We have some people here that are timid to ask for money. They're afraid to ask for money. Well, the economy's tough. Times are tough. These people can't afford this. They got kids to feed. They got educations to pay for. One of our most infamous agents, Sue Cherry, I don't know if you've met her yet. She's a very colorful lady. She's been with me 17 years. I mean, long time, very long time. One of the longest, maybe either her or Ted have been here longer than anybody else. She's been in sales all these years. Customers love her. She loves the customers. She cares about the customers. But one of her weaknesses is she's always afraid to ask them for money. She's always afraid to close. She's not a great closer. People just want to buy from her because they trust her. That's how she makes it work. She makes up for it. If she could close, she'd make double the money she makes. She's not our best paid. She makes a decent living, but she's not our best paid by any means. She's not as good as she could be if she would listen to what I tell her, but she doesn't always want to listen. I tell her she's got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You got to listen. And I'm not here to make fun of her because I do love her and we've got a great relationship. But one of the things that she always tells me, these people don't have money. These people, she always assumes that people don't have money. She always assumes that people won't spend the money. I said, you know, I don't understand why you assume that. I mean, people might assume that when they talk to me, and I have money. I mean, I'll pay for anything that I want. You never know where people are. So when she first started working here, she was selling, and she was always complaining that she had no money. I'm like, Sue, sell more stuff. You want more money, sell more insurance. That's how you do it. You're in sales, remember? And so she's always complaining. She had a couple kids that were young, and she had to pay for some bar mitzvahs, and she had some other things to deal with, and always complaining that I'm living in a small place, and my ex-husband doesn't give me any money. And so one day she pulls up. She was driving this old car. One day she pulls up. She's got a brand new Camry. Sue, congratulations. I want you to use it in good health. It's fantastic. Congratulations on the new. By the way, I'm just curious, since you have no money, how did you afford a new car? I don't know. I mean, why didn't you buy like a 2-year-old car? It would have saved you $5 grand. Everybody knows if you buy a car that's a year or two old, let someone else take the hit on the I wanted a new one. Okay, that answers my question. You'll spend money for what you want, right? I mean, we will spend for what we want. If we care about our families, we'll spend the $1,360, if it's $1,360, if it's $2,360, if it's $3,360, whatever it costs. There's people every day. We sell mostly term insurance here. There's people every day of the week buying permanent, whole life, universal life, spending 5 to 10 times for the same amount of coverage. Not that that's a bad thing, because the nice thing about permanent coverage is it lasts forever. And we'll talk about that in a moment. But people will spend the money if you give them a reason. If I say the policy is going to wash your car and do your dishes and it's going to pay for your kids' college, then people will spend the money. So you just have to give them a reason. And I think that's an interesting, you know, I think it's an understanding that people will spend if they want it and if they understand the need. I think it's critical.